Welcome everybody, it's Scott from Scott Cooks, and we're starting this recipe outdoors. So I happen to be visiting folks today, and next to me is a key lime tree, and right over here is a Meyer lemon tree. Let's get you a little closer. So these are key limes, and when they turn a little yellowish like this, they're ready. They're ready to pick. You can pick them green too, but this means they're ready to rock. Now down here are some massive Meyer lemons, and I do want to make sure we emphasize that word because these are not your typical lemons like you pick up in the grocery store. These are sweet and delicious and huge. And why am I out here picking limes and lemons? Well, let me tell you. Trying to think of something to do with my combi today, and I saw all these beautiful fruit out here. Let's make lemon lime squares, lemon lime bars. You can call them what you want. I'm going to call them squares, and we're going to do that in our Ninja Combi. So it starts with picking some lemons and picking some limes. Let's go. Let's go for those lemons first. Oh man, these are something. We're gonna need 4 lemons today. So I'm gonna pick 3. And I've got one already on the counter inside. So we're gonna take 3 of these beauties, and we're gonna grab some of these limes as well. Let's make sure we pick the good juicy ones. So we're gonna get about 3 or 4 of these. You'll be happy to know that this recipe contains very little ingredients. So I have a lot of choices for my crust. I could do a shortbread. I could do gingerbread. I could do graham cracker. But I am gonna do ginger snap cookies as my crust. I think this will be fantastic. So the first thing that we're gonna do is crunch those up. And we're gonna do that with our Ninja blender. So let me take care of that real quick. Got my ginger snaps all turned into powder here. A couple big ones. We'll crunch those up. Just make sure I don't have any other large chunks. We'll just eat that one. That's pretty good. Now, I've got a stick of margarine here. I'm gonna melt that in the microwave. We're gonna drop it in. We're gonna get that out. We're gonna put it in our Ninja Combi pan and press it down into the bottom. Then we'll go ahead and make the filling. All right, get that melted margarine right into the ginger snaps. And we're gonna mix that pretty well. Just kind of trying to form it like a crumble here. Getting there. Just trying to get every little piece covered in the butter. Go ahead and dump these in. And press them down. And kind of pushing slightly up with my fingers to make just a little edge, not much. Press it down pretty good. Pretty tight. Now it's time to make the filling. Let's go. First thing we're gonna need, zest of one of those lemons. So let's take care of that first. Into the bowl, this is the same bowl we're gonna do all of our lemon square filling in. So anything that has to do with filling is gonna go right into this bowl. Oh, nothing better than fresh lemon zest, let me tell you. Now we are making lemon squares, guys, so we're gonna lemon it up here. Okay, save this lemon. We're gonna juice it. And that is our next step. We've got all 4 of these great big lemons. We're gonna cut them in half, get them in the juicer, drop the juice right in the bowl. Now we're going to do the same thing to these limes. Split them. We don't need to zest these. It's going to have a lot of lime juice going on here. So all we got to do is squeeze them out. Next in the bowl, crack 4 eggs. That's right, the whole thing, right in the bowl. Grab your whisk, start whisking. We have a few more ingredients, but we want to go ahead and get these eggs broken down first. Look at that. So we're heading for a sort of like a curd. It's good. Let's get some more ingredients in there. Now I'm going to leave this next one up to you guys. You can go heavy on the sugar or light on the sugar. I liked mine a little more tart. So I'm going to go with about 1 cup of granulated pure cane sugar, about a cup. Maybe slightly less than a cup, but if you're really looking for sweet, go for about a cup and a half. I'm not going for too sweet here. Now we're going to need a 1/3 cup of flour. This is going to be sort of the thickening agent. I like to put mine in just a little at a time. Whisk it around. Let's try to get that incorporated. I know it's a little hard to incorporate flour to a cold liquid, but that's what we're going to do. This kind of a whisk right here really helps. I went ahead and added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to the filling. Everything else is as shown. I just wanted that to really set up, more like almost like a gelatin type set when it's ready. That is your filling. Let's go ahead and just start to bake these ginger snaps in butter just a little bit so it won't be, so all of the liquid won't go down into the bottom of the pan. So pop this in, bottom, Switch it to bake mode, 350. It's going to do a little preheat and then start baking. We don't want to bake them completely, but we want to harden them up just a little bit, get kind of a crust going, and then we'll put our filling in and finish the baking. Okay, after about 5 to 7 minutes, let's go ahead and pull that ginger snap bottom out. Keep in mind your pans are very hot at this stage, and we're going to pour that filling in, and you want to pour this filling in while it's hot. You want it to start to set almost immediately. And right back into the combi we go. Sticking with 350 for 18 to 20 minutes. When it stops jiggling, you see it's very liquidy right there. When that doesn't happen, she's ready. On, oven, bake, 350, go. I'll turn the time up to 20, but we're gonna keep a very close eye on it. We may even reduce the temperature slightly about halfway through. You know these combis, they cook hot. This is a very small condensed space. So I might even drop it to 330, but we'll see how it goes. Check back in a minute. Right out of the Ninja Combi, guys, and onto a stove top so I can let it cool. But as you can see, no jiggle. See, it's completely set up. It's looking great, and sadly, this is the hardest part of baking. We can't touch it until it cools. So I will check back with you guys in about half an hour or so. We'll cut off a nice big piece and see how it tastes. Okay, here's the part we were waiting for. The eating part. So this is cooled down. It's set up real nice. I can pick it up like a lemon square. And here we go. First bite. Oh, that's good. That's really good. That's actually better than I expected. Woo! That's what you get with fresh lemons and fresh limes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. Subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you've ever tried to make a dessert or a lemon bar or something in your Ninja Combi. Let me know how you did it. Let me know how it came out, and we'll see you real soon on the next video.